Stone couldn't get to it. Now he does. Touched it off. Hurdle. Sutters one. And Sissons is stopped by Anderson.
Anderson's best save of the night. And at a critical time as Stone disengages Walker from the puck. Hurdle goes across the net to Sissons. And Anderson's got to anticipate and then push. Make him go side to side. But he made the stop there on Sissons to take away the potential 5-4 goal.
He got dropped by Svechnikov. A big forward at 6'3", 200. Centering pass, Jarvis, robbed by Carter Hart. A dandy to keep it tied at 4.
Svechnikov's takedown of Hanifin turns the puck over, and Matt Jarvis gets good wood on this. Aho's little backhand pass into the quiet spot, and Hart with the glove hand, he knocks it up in the air first, and then he swats it back down into his glove. A great stop to take one away from Seth Jarvis.
Nissen's better than 70% of the playoffs. Lost it, Stankoven moves it. Nikishin a drive. From the corner, Hall tried to throw it on net. The Vegas Golden Knights win game 1 in dramatic fashion.
You see the early celebration was for Mitch Marner there. That one-timer was executed perfectly by Carolina. Marner slid across. He ends up making the block and not allowing that Nikishin shot to get there.
That doesn't hit him. It looked like it was heading for an open part of the nets. Ehlers to Hall. Nikishin moved it off. Out in front, Hall! Stopped at point-blank range. Great chance for Taylor Hall. Carter Hart came sliding across quickly.
Taylor Hall had a great chance here. This is really crisp puck movement. As soon as Nikishin moves it quickly, you'll see the seam open up. There's not much time, and it's got to be quick. But Hart read that pass. He pushes strong with his left leg across to get himself in front of the Hall attempt.
18:33, time of the goal. Svechnikov across, and in front of the stop. Svechnikov robbed by Hart. Or was it blocked in front?
Coghlan did a heck of a job getting in that lane. Saved his goaltender there. Just a great shot that creates a rebound right there. And Coghlan knocks it out of harm's way.
Another BC boy from Duncan who got a big tap on the back from his goaltender after that last stop.
They have to play 4 lines in 6D because the way they play. Barbashev took it away. Stopped. Freddie Anderson sprawls and stops the wraparound. The puck looks like it wound up in the net, but the whistle is blown. Jean Hebert emphatically saying no goal.
As Barbashev's wraparound, Anderson makes a dive. Barbashev fans on the second one, and Anderson's able to cradle it.
Just a beauty of a save there as it trickles through. Anderson to the other side. Barbashev, okay, one whack at it. One save. How about Frederik Anderson gets his stick down and then follows it with his glove afterwards. Watch the scramble. It's the second chance there that Barbashev can't get. Wow.
4th goal and 5th point of Game 3 of the Cup Final. Stop by Bussy.
The closer you get into the goaltender, the puck has to go almost directly straight up. Bussy is a far more athletic goaltender than a lot in the league. He'll spread out. Marner wants to go up over that catching glove. It hits the top of the glove as you see there. 2 great chances for a 4th goal for Marner in the period. Bussy stopped him a couple of times.
Here's another chance. Jankowski in front. Turns and Hart with a huge stop.
Right tight, it's Svechnikov, and Jankowski, who scored the tying goal in Game 2, is robbed. That's a great stop by Hart as he's got to find the puck, and then he gets his right leg out flat to the ice to make the stop. And Hart keeps the game tied with a pretty terrific stop of his own.
Is cleared as Hall's on the penalty box. Breakaway. Taylor Hall, and he is stopped by Carter Hart. That's a huge stop with 20.8 to go in the period.
I thought Hall was going to shoot this, Sean, because he's got so much speed. And as he deeps to the other side, you see how Hart outweighted him? He doesn't move anywhere with that first initial deep. This is a perfect read by Carter Hart to take one away from Hall.
Comes to Hanifin. And here's Marner in front. Big stop. Bussy. Rebound chance. And Vassisberg gets back. Bussy was scrambling after a huge stop.
It looked like it was going to be a tie game right on the doorstep. Just kicks the leg out, then gets contact from Eichel afterwards. This is, you get it up another inch, it's going to go in. Instead, just the top of that left pad for Bussy, able to hold on to that puck and keep it out.
They had 4 come from behind wins in this postseason in the third period. Sissons and an acrobatic glove save made by Bussey to the delight of this adoring crowd.
It deflects in the air. Look at Sissons, turns his stick over to create more space to hit the puck, and the Bus with the stop.
They're out there with Howden up front. John Tortorella's changed his lines tonight. Howden down low. And a stop by Bussey as Howden was alone in the blue paint, and Bussey stopped it.
Bussey with two really good saves early here in the first couple of minutes. Bussey has to track this, and the glove is on the right hand, and he makes a terrific stop.
1:15 on the power play. 4-2 Carolina. That's off the post from Theodore. Hurdle whacking away, and Bussey stopped the rebound. Oh, so close to a one-goal game. And Bussey magnificent.
With that sixth attacker, Vegas can stack the front of the net. More traffic, tougher to see. Deflections off the post. That goes straight through. And Bussey takes the break and then is able to freeze it.
The tip by Hurdle off the post. The rebound was there. And somehow Bussey able to go. The family, mom and dad, just looking on.
I bumped into the Bussies last night in a restaurant.
Yeah.
What a delightful family they are. One win away from the Stanley Cup.
Carolina wins 4-2, and Brandon Bussey is the man of the hour. And his family, emotional again, probably still can't fathom what has happened to their son since last October.
As the entire Carolina bench reacted on a pick that went uncalled. Chance to go via another, and he bats up top of the net. Blocked by Bussey as they come close.
Talk about keeping your eye on the puck and being laser focused as a goaltender. Stone to Dorofeev, off the blocker, off the face, off the top of the net, and watch the quick hands, grabs it out of harm's way.
10 seconds left on the penalty to Tomas Hurdle. Hard out of the net, and a great sprawling stop as he dove back in, robbing Svechnikov. The net was wide open. Carter Hart went jumping back in without his stick and made the stop.
What a save. That's 2-0 until he takes it away. Svechnikov's got the wide open net, but a dive of desperation by Carter Hart keeps this game at 1-0.
Final minute, first period. And that shot off the glove of Bussey. In behind a scramble. They walk away and it stays out.
Boy, how about Brandon Bussey there? Just wasn't sure where that puck was, but battled hard to try to get anything he could on it in a huge scramble.
The desperation, size, and athleticism of Brandon Bussey comes into play there as he turns aside two dangerous rebound chances.
That wound up in the left wing corner, under 10 seconds in the period. Out in front, Eichel passes it off, and a sprawling stop by Bussey on Dorofeev.
And then at the end, it's Dorofeev. He can really shoot it. Much like Carter Hart had to dive like a shortstop to take one away, Bussey does the same thing. This is labeled, but Bussey takes it away, and Carolina has the lead.
What a first period for the 27-year-old. Ehlers, 30-year-old from Denmark. Beautiful passing, and a sprawling save by Hart, robbing Aho off another gorgeous setup by Gostisbehere.
We talked earlier, how's Hart done tonight? This is well read. Look at his eyes right on top of the glove as he takes one away from Aho.
Well, there's your message sending to your bench. You couldn't have a bigger moment for Hart than that one.
We've seen Jordan stall for a while. It'll come back to Theodore. Bussey back it up, rebound, and Bussey somehow from the seat of his pants makes the stop. And Hurdle can't believe it.
And he had a good scoring chance there, but the rebound, the shot through, the rebound.
With Bussey sitting on the ice, he makes the stop on Hurdle from point-blank range.
And late in the third, Carolina's riding the bus. Brandon Bussey, another stop. He's got to fight it off. And before Hurdle can put it by him, he makes another stop. Vegas can only shake their heads.
With a total team effort and a shutout, the Carolina Hurricanes have won the Stanley Cup for the second time.
The perfect storm